Quiet people are not weak, they simply observe more than they speak. They notice patterns, they value peace, and they protect their energy. But that calm nature often attracts narcissists. A narcissist does not see silence as strength. They see it as something to manipulate, control, and exploit. They study your patience, your kindness, and your unwillingness to create conflict. Today, let us explore 5 psychological tricks narcissists commonly use on quiet people, and why understanding them is the first step toward protecting your peace. 1. They mistake your silence for permission. A quiet person thinks before reacting. A narcissist mistakes that patience for acceptance. They push one boundary, then another, waiting to see how much they can get away with. Every time you remain silent to avoid conflict, they convince themselves that you approve of their behavior. But silence is not agreement. The truth is, respectful people understand quietness. Manipulative people exploit it. They do not value your peace. They test how much of it they can take from you. 2. They speak over you to control the narrative. Narcissists fear being understood too clearly. That is why they dominate conversations, interrupt your thoughts, and answer questions that were never directed at them. If you are naturally reserved, they use your silence to become the only voice in the room. Eventually, others hear their version of reality more than yours. The goal is simple. If they speak loudly enough, your truth becomes harder to hear. Control over the story often means control over the people listening. 3. They use guilt to force you into compliance. Quiet people usually carry deep empathy. A narcissist quickly learns this and turns compassion into a weapon. They make you feel selfish for setting boundaries, cruel for saying no, and responsible for their emotions. Suddenly, protecting yourself feels like hurting someone else. The manipulation works because you care, but caring for others should never require abandoning yourself. Genuine love respects boundaries, it does not punish them. 4. They create chaos because your calmness threatens them. Inner peace exposes inner disorder. A narcissist often feels uncomfortable around someone who remains grounded and thoughtful. Your calm responses deny them the emotional drama they crave, so they manufacture confusion. They bring up old arguments, create unnecessary tension, and keep you explaining yourself. If they can pull you into chaos, they no longer have to face their own. Your serenity reminds them of everything they have been running from. 5. They isolate you by making you doubt your voice. Perhaps their most dangerous trick is convincing you that your quiet nature means your opinions matter less. They speak for you, decide for you, and slowly make you question your own instincts. Over time, silence becomes self-doubt instead of self-protection. But being quiet is not the absence of strength. Some of the strongest people in the world speak only when their words carry truth. And that is exactly what a narcissist fears, a person who thinks independently and refuses to surrender their inner voice. The greatest mistake a narcissist makes is believing that quiet people are easy to control. Still waters often run the deepest. And a person who learns to protect their peace, trust their intuition, and speak only when necessary, becomes impossible to manipulate. Sometimes the loudest form of power is the calm decision to remain completely yourself.